Ura IGP actually mu adekonti a ode eye taabo eto enkomhye eso e wo Ghana ho no me Ekuonaba de minim so omu nyinaa omo hye nkom ni nyinaa no omo ya azan nkom bia mfiri ba bia mfiri suru ba bia mbaye eye news ene pickpocket no maye no mo de abekeka si ani IGP akasa achirim adekonti a ode taabo to sa asem no so yentie onyansafo IGP Papa bi obi amechia nsem wale tuja.
Is there a ban on false prophecies? Because, it's creating a lot of fear, and panic in the system. So I want to know whether there's a law or, whatever the police is doing to at least, minimize the prophecies, from... A lot of them are false, especially, Okay.
Honorable Chair, it's a very difficult question for me. But as a Christian and somebody who also believes in prophecies, and by extension, I'm a prophet in my own right, because as a son of God, God will always have the opportunity to have engagement with you and tell you things in the future, if only you are ready to listen. But all the issues that we have been putting across as an institution is to prove to everybody that we are not against prophecies. We are talking about communication of such prophecies that will end up creating fear and panic in our society, which is unwarranted. Honorable Chair, it's a simple matter. And it's a very simple matter. And truly is a very simple matter. And what is it? Honorable Chair, before I became IGP, nobody prophesied about me. Now I'm IGP, everybody is prophesying about me. I have no problem with it because I'm a public figure. But why should it be such that you found something, God have revealed something to you and you want to share with me? You have to make it a showmanship and tell the whole country that I'm about to die, which of course I'm not afraid. Because the only thing I'm afraid of is death. Because if you don't want to die, you shouldn't allow yourself to be dead. So once I have been born, I'm going to die. So as for death, the only thing I can do is probably become a friend of it so that he can treat me with some leniency. But the point is that you go and make such an announcement across the whole world. And I have a wife. I have children. I have a parent who is alive. And I have family members. So every day, when I live in my house, and I always get up around 3 a.m., and today I slept up to 5 a.m., my wife will be thinking that I'm dead. And this is something she is going to live with for the rest of her life. And why is it that God himself decided not to tell us when we are going to die? It means a lot. And even there, if you have prophecies about somebody dying, you even have a way in our typical Ghanaianness environment, put it even in Proverbs, for the person to decipher it. But don't put fear and panic in the person's immediate family, in the person's extended family, in the whole country. And the question is that, Honorable Chair, you are all elected to be members of parliament by our votes. And therefore, you have been empowered by the Constitution and other laws to make certain proclamations, which is acceptable. But those who are prophets, who elected them over my life? Who elected them over my life? To just get out there and make pronouncement about me where I'm not a member of your family, I'm not your church member, and probably the person might not be even believing in God. And how can a family meet and that family is not thinking about its members, but he's thinking about outside people who are not related to the family, and be able to get revelation about those people and share it out there to cause fear and panic. And the point, another point, all this matter, we have decided not to talk about it. We are deep-seated Christians that we don't joke with godliness. But we also will not allow anybody to use God to create a mess and confusion, because God is not a God of confusion, and God is not a God of disorderliness. So the final point we are making is, the Honorable Chair, imagine somebody says that from the beginning of this year, so the time we are in Easter, 90% of markets in Accra are going to be burnt. And you say it's a prophecy. Nobody has appointed you to go and make that communication. Imagine how many people will be going to the market every day thinking that they will don't come back. Imagine they come to say that you travel from Accra to Kumasi, and the first half of the year, there will be 1,000 accidents and almost about 1,000 people will die. Imagine what will happen. So the only point we are saying is that we don't know what language God speaks and who interprets it for who. But the point is that if God speaks to you, and then you go out there, ask the same God to give you guidance as to how it should be communicated, that will not affect the life of individuals in a manner that will put them in fear, put their immediate family in fear, the extended family in fear, the country in fear. Why is at the same time making sure that when it all settles, you ask yourself, the same God can give direction on the same matter differently. So all what we are saying is this: we are not against prophecies. Go ahead, prophesy, but when God speaks to you, carry it in a manner that will ensure the sanctity of our nation called Ghana.
Is there
IGP? IGP, Papa. Me and Papa no. Hey, I'm in what you do. Papa, we in Nyansa. Hey, Chairman General. Chairman General, it doesn't feel no. Hey, Papa. We let me boom more Papa. Hey. Just say, Papa is a more worker, or chance of for Nyansa Ngwa. Papa, professional. Hey, Chairman General. Oh, the IGP too much. Hey, one let you say, "Who come in my brother Munsam Chiremi?" Question will be sound. When they let you, say, "Come in my brother Munsam Chiremi." Hey, Chairman General. Hey, question will be sound. What you? What's some more mutitiwi? Ghana for ne to abayi mu e wo parliament mutimu wo ho kwan sam kansem to abonten, no problem. Na asofo no ho na yi to abayi om. Hey, IGP. Hey, na no wo hia wa mantemi. IGP na wo hin, IG na wo hin. Hey. Say, o kan boko nso Boko. All the members here, Ghanaians voted for you. So you have the right to make any procurement. Those prophets who elect. Hey! Chairman. Hey! IGP Lolo. Afaya no anti e papa IGP in some way ever to jaro. We feeling brutal. Me ever feeling no IG. Me feeling brutal. Me say asofo na. Wotimi dis how emra we no. Emye o ma Ghana fo bi mo hu so o ya azan no. Me tu chairman sa. Chairman general. IG. Oh, IG dey me say me bu me mu ase ma IGP. Answer we no dey ma papa no. O mu nyina ye din. What I say, Omunyi, Obian will be Utiminga, old candy beam, dinner bezoka. Chairman Akasawi, Chairman Achim, Ubezo candy beam. Chairman Nikasan so go 2 Bible verses so. And someone Chairman Kenya so free Bible. Chairman on candy beam angel. Hey, the IG, a gin hoodie, saying in a years of Fukuno. It's not many papa cano, me feel you too much. Ye in a years of Fuku, miss me a sofa, miss me Masha, miss me Hong Kong. So what I say, producer say, with me who be no a mama last Charlie, say so ye basi. I'm power by an eye, sir. Ye in a years of 4. Obian way Yanko Pondin, ye in a minipa. Why wouldn't you win this way Yanko Pony Pana, yammy a drain, a wasem? Me so for being obey my cast or a soft name, miss me a soft. So for being obey my a prophet, miss me a prophet. It is a who say, will be a man of God, now we a man of a dream, a wasem, me and your massem. Me a man of God. I jin Michrao.
Penny se bibi o wiase ntine da ni atopno na ne pabone fonti e wo se mo bambo hu hia na ne papa mu de Pro Technologies ana me kan fama wo ane Pro Technologies. We are specialized in both sales and installation of CCTV cameras. Yeton esa install CCTV cameras in the South Ghana and NASA brochure na ufi Ghana. Now beso CCTV camera installation. We need Pro Technologies and Ninsawaso. We CCTV camera installation, electric fence, automated gate, access control, video doorbell, and intercom, and satellite TV, home theater, so upe biato, and wato, and our person install them out. Pro Technologies and our software. Na shenenso. Say fidye nyine from America brochime ndi send papam na opedia man nwene na ne bo anso da form me cheye no the web brochime mu ha ene e branch e wo Ghana ye ni mo bra wo bre nti sika fire nsem se fanya japade ma wo Ghana wo da na ne tenese yes general construction so web brochire na peso si fi Ghana e dan plan bia peso si se wa sha se dada ana fe na peso si plan bia ye besi ama eno achi so here solar power ana bamba ho nsensem bia de woni ye ni nsawoso ne sanso ye smart home abefo fidie bia pesa hyehyɛ e wo fie ana watwuma mo de ma wo woni ye ni nsawoso we are just a call away and ye interior decoration so wasi fie na wie ana ye si fie na ma no ye sign decoration ye besiesie wo fie ana office so e de ama eno achi so tom fidie bi na wo hokun fa so install ana ne settings ye beye e de ama for information or WhatsApp 401-7570-300 and a +401-6992-254. Pro Technologies. We have the solutions for your security and home entertainment needs at affordable prices.